So what do you do when you don't have access between floors? You don't want to cut sheetrock and kind of make things as easy as possible. These would probably be some of your options right here. This is a little smart light fixture that you can add in the ceiling with your little app, various Hupspace apps, other Philips Hue apps that are all interchangeable and connectable. So this right here, we're doing that. Here, we don't have any access on the second floor or from the second floor because this is the first. So we had to add off power from the chandelier, which is on a dimmer. So that'll have to be changed to an on-off switch. But we're able to do these 3 fixtures without sheetrock. I had to cut through 2 studs or drill through 2 studs to get the wires fed. But you can kind of see here. I'll get closer and show you exactly. But also in the same deal, these were added without sheetrock being cut. We got power off this outlet down here and then went straight up inside the wall. And then they've been operating this from a Ecosmart smart hub system, and they said it's really easy to use. And then the Ecosmart, of course, is the Home Depot house brand. And this one over here, I'll show you the bulb here in a little bit closer. Okay, so when I got in this room initially to find the studs, I initially thought they would be between the 2 registers or on each side of the AC register. That's usually how they block those in. The little boots will be put between 2 joists, but actually they're going the other way. The blue tape roughly is where the studs are. But to find that, I had to actually remove the light fixture and the box needs to comes down to do all this. That was all part of the tricky part, was getting that out. That box had been replaced before, so it came out easy. A lot of times that will actually be more difficult to get out than just a couple screws, because it'll have like a bracket going from stud to stud. So it's going to be different from house to house. So that's really probably the hardest part, is getting that out. And then drilling from, in 2 places I had to drill through the 2 by, they're probably 2 by 14s for the ceiling joist. And I did that with this bad boy here, 7/8 paddle bit with an extension. Did the job. And the drill, and the drill's large, but you really have to have the larger one for the hole saw. And this is a it would be a 4-inch recessed light size, which is, I think, 4 3/8 diameter hole saw. So, but it is the identical size of a 4-inch halo can. Getting the box ready with Romex connectors. So anytime you have these electronic bulbs or smart bulbs, they need 120 volt current for the electronics to operate correctly. So that's why the dimmer has to go. You know, if it's getting a partial voltage, the electronics in it just not going to work. So, but you really don't need the dimmer anyway, because you can do those functions in the smart bulbs. Okay, notice how many drop claws I have. Not just under, obviously, but overall the end tables, hutches, over here. You want everything covered, because the little sheetrock dust will fly around, especially with this hole saw. It makes it a lot finer. If you're doing it by hand, the dust particles would be larger, fall quicker, and not so misty, but you wouldn't have those real awesome clean holes. Wire nuts are so 1982. Ideal push in wire nuts. This is just cruel. Doggies have to sit outside while electrical work is being done. That That is doggy abuse. Look at that face. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I was gonna do this one, but the wire will slide out. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the middle box put back in the ceiling, and that'll keep the other wire from sliding out with weight on it. So Ecosmart doesn't make an E12 cantilever base smart bulb right now. Philips does. They have 2 or 3 different versions of it, so you'd have to mix your Ecosmart bulbs and then get the Philips app too. So I don't know how big of a deal that would be with 2 separate apps. The customers didn't seem to think it'd be a big deal. Got 3 sets of Romexes going in, so we're going to definitely need a pigtail. Metal box is screwed into the stud with heavy duty torque head framing screws, and the box is grounded. Dimmer switch is removed. No chance of hurting or ruining electronics in the new fixtures. See here, boom. Tesla charger that I installed with the same customer's house. They love their Tesla. So there are many of these smart fixtures left. Those were the canless 4-inch ones. They used about 7 watts. There's many of them on the market now. Those light bulbs come in many different varieties. Even the color changing colors. The one fixture up there in the picture, if you can notice, you can actually get it to turn green. So there's a lot of different options on these. I hope this was a helpful video. I'm actually an electrical contractor, and this was a service call for me. And but this can actually, if you're a homeowner, be helpful as far as trying to plan certain electrical projects where you're worried about cutting sheetrock. You know that you can actually get certain things done now without needing to cut sheetrock or do invasive wiring for certain projects due to these little smart light bulbs. But thank you for watching this. Please like and subscribe. That helps the YouTube algorithm for sure. And hope to see you on the next one. Thank you.